In this form they are perfectly stored without losing nutritional qualities. In addition, legumes are not very difficult to grow, they contain a large amount of nutrients, is a cheap source of protein and carbohydrates. In the second, through more attentive to sustainability of life. Because the active introduction in the diet of legumes and reducing meat consumption is beneficial to health as an adult and the planet as a whole. At least that's the advice contains the latest guide on healthy eating from the Canadian scientists. Even the Union declared 2016 to be Legumes Year and is now recognized for more than 10,000 years of cultivation of these crops. So if you care about your health, then pay attention to legumes. Potassium, folic acid, iron, magnesium are some minerals that are contained in them. Regular consumption of legumes suggests those who suffer from high blood pressure, has problems with cholesterol and obesity. Although for me the main argument in favor of legumes were always their food quality. However, today I decided to go a slightly non-standard way and offer dishes of beans, which are not just good but also quick to prepare. Therefore, the culinary geography we will have a little wider. The pea mash is a little away from other legumes, as a matter of fact he seeds of herbaceous plants. However, in older sources it is called golden beans, so I boldly took it in this collection. Dishes from Mary's very popular in Asian countries, therefore the year I have an Asian character. Garlic, onion and ginger peel and chop. In a saucepan, heat the oil and add the onion. As it will become slightly transparent, add the ginger and garlic. Mix well. After this time, add the broth to the pumpkin, perhaps another cup of water, cook for another 15 minutes and the pumpkin, mash the peas should be soft, boiled peas, and pumpkin croquetti easily with a fork. From the beginning I told myself with lentils recipe will be Indian. Because otherwise, this is a bright and fragrant cuisine has so many great dishes with these versatile legumes that are difficult to count. With a whole pepper get pretty intense. And to be frank I will say that the original recipe calls for the use of 4 units on this number of products. But this is for fans of well-prepared Indian dishes. Old movie claimed that in Greece there is everything. If this is true, an open question, but there are many interesting dishes from the simple and affordable components, they can impress. For example, this recipe is quick, elegant, spicy and unusual in its simplicity. Popular among Pontic Greeks, it can easily find its place on Russian cuisine, because the set of products needed for a typical and affordable. White beans you can use dry, soak overnight, then pre-boil in clean water or ready pickled. Write a recipe for canned. Put the cabbage, mix well. Pour rice. Pour 2 cups of water, salt and pepper. Close the lid and leave on low heat for 18 minutes. After this time, remove the lid, add the beans, stir again, close the lid and remove the dish from heat. In a separate skillet, heat remaining oil. Reduce the heat and add the other half onion. Fry until starting to become golden. Then season with paprika, mix well. Sprinkle with sugar and add vinegar. As soon as the liquid in the pan almost does not remain, the onions are ready. This dish can diversify and use the Swiss chard from the garden or Savoy cabbage. But in any case, it contains legumes, grains and vegetables are nutritious and delicious. So choose legumes, dear readers, as you are guided in your choice of finding interesting meals to post, Vegankovo table or just something nice and original. In any case, it'll be delicious.